My name is Trinh, and this is an acid rain demonstration. What is acid rain? Acid rain, simply put, is any form of precipitation with acidic components. Acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that starts with the release of compounds, such as sulfur dioxide, into the air. These substances can rise high into the atmosphere where they react with oxygen, water, and other chemicals to form a more acidic pollutant, this acid rain. In this demonstration, I'm going to be using a universal indicator, which changes color as pH does. This will allow me to see if a solution is basic, neutral, or acidic based on what color the solution is. As this chart shows, as a solution becomes more acidic, it's going to take on a redder color. Also, the chart shows that if a solution is neutral, the color of the solution is going to be green. To begin, I'm going to be adding about 100 milliliters of distilled water to each 1 liter container. I will then add enough universal indicator to each container to give it a distinct color. Here, the distilled water appears to be slightly acidic as shown by its yellow color in the presence of the universal indicator. I will set the first glass beaker or container aside to refer back to later. I will then add a few drops of hydrochloric acid to container number 2 to produce a color change, making an acid color standard. Consistent with the universal indicator chart, as I add more hydrochloric acid to the solution takes on a more distinct red color. Now that I have my standards, I can move on to simulate that acid rain. I would do this by lowering a crucible with burning sulfur into container number 3. Some of the sulfur dioxide gas that is produced by the burning of sulfur dissolves in the water to form sulfurous acid, which oxidizes to form sulfuric acid. This will make the solution more acidic and move towards a red color. First, the burning sulfur is going to react with oxygen gas in the air to produce sulfur dioxide gas in a synthesis reaction. The sulfur dioxide gas formed there is going to react with the liquid water in the container to form sulfurous acid in a synthesis reaction as well. This sulfurous acid is going to be oxidized to form sulfuric acid. This addition of acid is going to cause the indicator to change color, which in turn is going to cause the solution in the container to change color. Here, I'm putting a pea-sized scoop of sulfur into the crucible to heat. I continue by heating the sulfur until a blue flame comes off of it. I then lower the crucible into container 3. The solution gradually becomes more acidic, nearing the red end of the universal indicator spectrum as it goes from yellow to orange in color. We can look back at containers 1 and 2 to see the relative results of our acid rain demonstration. The distilled water displayed a yellow color and turned red when hydrochloric acid was added, as demonstrated in container 2. And as sulfuric acid was formed inside solution 3, the solution became more orange, meaning the solution became more acidic, just as the solution in container 2 did when hydrochloric acid was added. This suggests that we did in fact simulate acid rain.